thank you for joining me for your April episode of Soul Food Sundays. If this is your first time joining me, my name is Keita. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And to all my day ones, what up though? Y'all, I thought I was gonna end up having to kind of rush and do a quick reading because I had a class I needed to um tap in with, but I ended up deciding to just wait till after the class before doing the reading, and I was itching to do the reading. Y'all, I done left the class early. um because this message was really on my heart, because I had pulled some of the cards prior to what's in my tooth. I was eating a banana nut muffin and now it's stuck in my teeth. So that's nasty. So I had pulled the cards before I started the class and planned to um clarify them to save time. But then I decided, okay, I'll just wait till after the class. And so here we are. Um the message that is coming through is that of it's rather personal. It seems like, you know how some Soul Food Sundays messages speak more for the collective. This seems really personal, so it may not resonate with all of you, but just hang in there. um and we're gonna see how it unfolds, because I am going to clarify the four cards that have already come out. And I don't know if this is gonna be a long one or not, but either way, I'm cool with it. It is what it is. I'm here to bring forth the message. So however long the message is, that's how long we gonna be here. All I ask of you is that you, one, like the video, two, share it with someone who you feel may resonate with the video, and three, comment below if you resonate with the video in any way, if you resonate with the message in any way. So the first message that came out was caring connections, represented by the number 14, um, which breaks down to a 5. And in this image here, you have a man and a woman, where this woman is holding on to some flowers, possibly gifted to her by the masculine, and the masculine is holding on to her for dear damn life. Like, I got your back, boo. And he's also um admiring the flowers. And this message of this card very much speaks to a tender connection between two people, a feminine energy who is willing to receive, and a masculine energy who is willing to give. And these two have connected and aligned in a way that is very loving and mutual. This is not an unrequited love. This is not a karmic connection. It is a caring connection between two people. At the top of the deck, we have, represented by the number 46, which breaks down to a 10, the thinking man. And he's holding on to a crystal. The thinking man is equivalent to the King of Swords in the Rider-Waite Tarot. And with the thinking man, this is a man who is of a certain level of higher consciousness, whether he even identifies himself as someone who operates from higher consciousness or not. He is a great advisor. He's logical and thinks things through. He's not the most emotionally expressive person, but that does not mean that he's not emotional. He's not used to being very emotionally expressive, and he's holding on to this crystal and looking at it very intently, because he's healing. There's some healing going on, and that is where his mind is. So with that being at the top of the deck and it being relevant to the caring connection, this is speaking to a masculine who has this connection on his mind. Now, understand that masculine energy does not necessarily mean that it is a man or a woman. It's not gender specific. A female can have dominant masculine energy. So take that however it resonates for you. But we got this thinking man with the caring connections, and then at the bottom of the deck was the fifth chakra, which is the throat chakra, and the root chakra was at the very bottom of the deck. So we got Archangel Gabriel, the messenger, and we got Archangel Michael, who is the protector. So this caring connection has got this man thinking. He in his head, possibly even obsessing, planning, learning about which way to go in this situation. And he's needing to speak his piece. With this Archangel Gabriel throat chakra message represented by the number 39, which breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. Just saw 611, which may be an angel number or significant in some way to some of you. But I know for me, last night, I was dead ass tired by the time I finally decided to lay down and go to sleep. I had to been asleep for about 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and I woke up in a fucking coughing fit out of nowhere. And I was like, where is this coming from? I must be going through a throat chakra activation. Like I'm about to have a conversation with somebody where I'm really going to have to speak my truth from a whole nother level, or I'm connected to somebody who wants to have a conversation, a deep, truthful conversation with me, because I know that as an empath, and one of my gifts is being able to feel someone who I'm energetically connected to's emotion or symptoms of their activation. And so not only did I have the throat chakra irritation going on, cut the nightlight on, I mean my nightstand lamp on, I ain't got a lick of water. I usually keep water on the nightstand or in the nightstand drawer, and didn't have no water. I'm tired as hell. I'm half asleep. And I'm like, damn, I don't feel like getting up. But my throat mad the fuck dry and I can't stop coughing. Then here come the acid reflux. And I was like, I ain't even eat nothing highly acidic before I went to bed, because at this point in the game, I know better. But I was like, okay, I'm going to have to look into the spiritual significance of acid reflux, because if this is a throat chakra activation coupled with whatever is the spiritual significance of acid reflux, something is going on. So I was doing some research on the significance of the throat chakra, the acid reflux. And it says that acid reflux can be caused by emotional suppression, because as you know, the body keeps the score. Anything that we got going on with us emotionally, if it's imbalanced, it starts to show up as physical ailments and dis-ease in our bodies. And so we got the emotional suppression, and it says there are a variety of emotions that can cause acid reflux, as stress and anxiety can lead to an increase in stomach acid production. While there is no one specific emotion that is known to trigger acid reflux, being anxious or stressed may make symptoms worse. So that very much ties into this message, because here you are with this thinking man, and he's healing, he's becoming more conscious, he's probably studying and reading or journaling, writing, but he is taking a more masculine approach to where he is on the journey of navigating his emotions in this caring connection. Somebody who he has an energetic connection to, some level of affection and love for. But he's suppressing the emotion, and he's not expressing his feelings, his truth, how he really feels about things, opposed to how he's presenting uh, himself. Whoever you is, I'm gonna need you to get it together because I ain't got too many more times to be waking up, coughing and hacking. and I mean, honestly, I could think of a person or two that I need to express some truth to. But I know that in divine time and that thing is going to happen and it's not bothering me. There's no stress and anxiety about it. So I know that ain't my energy. And that is why it's so important that we meditate, that we spend some time in solitude and really get to know ourselves and our own energy so that we know, like I'm experiencing, this ain't my energy. What I'm experiencing, this ain't about me. This is about somebody I am in some way energetically aligned to. It could be a family member. Have you ever heard of those stories where somebody be like, I woke up in the middle of the night and my leg was hurting, and the next day I got a call from my son saying he broke his leg, or you know what I'm saying? Like that's when you know you have a real energetic connection to somebody, just like 1111 confirming what I'm saying. Um and so we are very much needing to be mindful of that so that we can understand these types of connections and where these occurrences are stemming from. So after the throat chakra, we got Archangel Michael coming through, represented by the number 35, which breaks down to an 8, because this whole process is bringing forth a more abundant foundation. You know, the Archangel Michael representing the root chakra, that energy center within us that does not feel safe if imbalanced, if there's not feeling safe or secure or stable in some way. But once this conversation takes place, this expression of truth, then the root chakra is healed and you're able to feel more grounded, more safe, more secure, get out of your head and into your heart in this connection, even if you and this person don't come together. What it says is that you'll feel better. You'll feel more grounded. You'll feel more safe and secure when you speak your truth. Speak your piece. Say what it is that is on your heart that you're needing to say, because the throat chakra is a matter of speaking from your heart, speaking your truth, the truth of your heart. And if you've been navigating your way through this world as the thinking man, or the king of swords, which is very much an air sign energy, a Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, y'all do a lot of thinking. Now that might not be your sign, but that's that air sign, air sun sign energy. Is how you show up, your personality, your ego, is that always takes a logical approach to things. But baby, everything in life can't be handled that way. That's why you have to balance your masculine and feminine energy, because some things are going to require that you handle things from a more feminine approach or a more emotional and intuitive approach, and then there are those things that are going to require the balancing of the two. And in a connection like this, a caring connection, there has to be balance of the two. There has to be alignment of the masculine and feminine. Notice, out of all 4 cards that are out here, the Caring Connections card is the only one that has a representation of the masculine and feminine energy. And both of them have their attention on these flowers, the beauty that God creates, the beauty that Mother Nature provides. So I am going to clarify these messages because I'm curious to know a little bit more about this thinking man, the connection, the conversation that needs to be had, or the truth that needs to be spoken, and also this solid foundation, this security and stability that is going to come from this thinking man healing his throat chakra, and then therefore the root chakra, the 2-for-1. Heal that throat chakra, then you also heal your root chakra. That's dope. And that also says that this caring connection is one, what you're experiencing, what you're feeling. It's one that is healing your lineage in some way. some toxicity or some karmic energy that has been going on in your family from generation to generation, because in our root chakra we also carry the trauma from our ancestors from previous generations, and Archangel Michael comes through to cut those cords so they no longer affect us and we no longer carry them forward. So this is some legacy building. This ain't no petty, oh, I got a crush on you and we smash and then I don't talk to you no more. There's some real healing going on with the merging of the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy. And I'm kind of not surprised that a message like this would come forward, just because as we move forward as a collective, many of us are meant to align with a divine partner, to live out our purpose and our passion, our sacred contract, in this lifetime. And if it's not one particular person we're meant to live out that divine purpose with, it's people who we're meant to learn lessons and to help benefit us as we move forward on our journey of divine purpose and passion. And so I know the last Soul Food Sundays that I did was going from alienation to alliance. This is alliance. This caring connection. This is alliance. This is supporting one another. You see how he holding on to her? He like, I got your back, boo. And she got like a little smirk on her face. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, okay, I can trust this. I can let my guard down. You know what I'm saying? She can enjoy the beauty of life and all that's around her because he got her back. And it ain't one of those, you know how society says, happy wife, happy life. So the man ain't really happy, but as long as he makes her happy, he's content. No, he's smiling harder than she is. He is like smitten by this individual, by this woman, by this connection. And I told you, you can see he holding on tight. I got you. So we're going to clarify this message. I actually pulled out a few cards to clarify what's going on here. And for the thinking man, what is he thinking about, Spirit? We're going to use the What's the Tea oracle cards to clarify the thinking man in this reading. So Spirit, what's the message coming forward with the thinking man? Curious about you. If you're a divine feminine energy out there watching this reading and resonating so far, there is a masculine that is curious about you. What you doing? What you like? What's your favorite color? What's going on with you? You might have been in connection with this person, but you're no longer in connection with them. Or this could be somebody that is following you on social media, but you've never met them before. But there's someone who, because of how your light shines, they're curious about you. They want to get to know you better. They want to know what's going on with you. What's up with you? That's cute. Top of the deck, wants you back. This could be an ex. Curious about you. Wondering what's going on in your life. If you get one of them, hey, big head texts, it ain't my fault. I didn't do it. I just read the energy. Want you back. And they're reaching their hand out to get you back. That shows effort. So at the top of the deck, they're wanting to put forth the effort to get you back. And they're curious about you and what you got going on. Now let's see what's at the bottom. I said cyberbully. You are being bullied online, or they has suffered from it, etc. With this, especially in a love connection, this is not cyberbullying as we know it, but this is somebody who, like I said, if they're watching you online, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, hell, YouTube, TikTok, hell, LinkedIn, any of the social media platforms, and they see you shining, they see you living your life, they see you standing in your truth or doing whatever it is that you're doing as a divine feminine energy, whether you are a man or a woman, they see your light shining and they feel like they missing out. They feeling bullied. They feeling like, damn, I want to be a part of it. This ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? But they got to get out their head. They got to get away from behind their computer screen, hiding behind their keyboard, and come on out and pour effort into this caring connection and speak their truth. They're going to have to ground this thing and make it a more stable, safe, and secure connection by coming out of hiding. It's time to stop lurking. This is a creeper, not a creep. That don't make you a creep. But you're going to fuck around and let your ship pass you by. How long you going to stay in this curious energy of longing and wanting and yearning behind a computer screen? This is sure a different kind of reading, ain't it? I like it, though. I like it. It ain't my normal. I like it. It's reminding me of my more personal readings. Damn, I had a whole bunch of cards that weren't even in that deck. But now that we know a little bit more about the thinking man who's in his head and behind his computer screen or on the other side of the phone screen, I am going to clarify the caring connection. What's up with this connection, spirit, between this masculine and this feminine? I got my mugwort burning, baby. That shit's so strong. I'm about to choke. I just saw coming together. Spirit, clarify the message. Commitment. Making a choice. Compass. Magic prayer. Honey, you somebody that they have prayed for. A wish come true. Clarify caring connections, please, Spirit. I saw storm warning, too. There would be a connection that shake shit up. Turn some shit upside down. So you'll clarify caring connections. And that's the thing about... That's too much. Let's call spirit. Clear message. Let's call. Please. Thank you. See what we gonna do. That was about a good 8 cards. That's one thing about when you are in alignment with, or you come in contact with, you're attracted to someone who is elevated, someone who is committed to their divinity, their connection with the Most High, someone who has ascended. They're going to mirror to you in some way the ways that you need to step your game up. They're also going to challenge you to know your worth and to see that within you that is worthy and that is valuable and that is a king or queen. They're going to challenge you to believe that you can have more than you ever thought you can have. They're going to ignite something within you and come through like a storm and clear out all the things that will help you or lead you to clearing out all of the things that distracted you or deterred you from standing in your greatness. I see people all the time, they be like headed toward greatness, turning into greatness, evolving into great. No, baby, you already great. You just got to become aware of it. We're not striving for greatness. That's one. Striving for great. No, sir. No, ma'am. You're not striving for greatness. You are great. You just need to take that veil away from over your eyes. Get unconditioned, which is not easy. Stand in your sovereignty, your truth, and your power, and know that you are great. Know thyself. The more you know thyself, the more you know you will always great. It was just covered up by all the ancestral trauma and the inner child healing that needed to take place, and the brokenheartedness and the ways of this world and the conditioning and the grind culture and the sex, hoes, money, clothes. It was covered up by all of that shit that was created to keep you in the rat race, chasing greatness that you would never achieve because they keep moving the goalposts. Anywho, we supposed to be clarifying caring connections, and we got into the unknown. That is the reason why this individual, this thinking man, is sitting behind the computer screen and won't come forward, because he knows that this connection that he feels so pulled toward and aligned with comes with a certain level of unknown. It's completely new. He's never experienced a connection like this, and that it's going to challenge him in a good way. This woman here, she dressed up, she got her good clothes on, but she also has on a blindfold, represented by the number 7, because this is divinely led. When you see that number 7 as an angel number, there's a big spiritual mastery going on. This is getting dressed up for the party, but not knowing what's gonna happen. Everything that comes after you've decided to show up to the party is a surprise as you move into the unknown. But at the bottom of the deck, baby, represented by the number 28, which breaks down to a 10, because you ending a cycle and starting a new one. You got to movement. There has to be movement. You got to stop hiding and speak your piece. You got to speak your piece. Damn, that's crazy. You got this big ass ostrich here. And on the back of this ostrich is a patch of land with like a windmill. And above that is a hot air balloon. Because this is, once you start to move from the ground to a higher perspective, you can see the bigger picture. From down here, you wouldn't have never known. From down here behind that computer screen, you wouldn't have never known, like this lady with this blindfold on, that all this is going on up here. You can't see all of that from down here. But when you take that leap and you get in that hot air balloon and you start moving up, you start elevating, you start ascending, you can see the bigger picture. You can see God's plan unfolding. You can see that you are right where you need to be in order to see things clearer. Shit ain't as unknown anymore. That's dope. I want to read the message of Into the Unknown before I move forward to this conversation, this throat chakra energy. It said, trust and all will be revealed. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times. You're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into the unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Come on now. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you will be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. Trust that you will be safe with that root chakra healing. This connection, this coming from behind that computer or whatever you've been lurking through, feeling like you being bullied, like you being punked, like somebody teasing you, or like you're being presented with this divine person that you don't feel like you can have. You being able to see this person have experiences that you want to have, but you don't feel like it's obtainable. That's cyberbullying. The way we sit behind these computers and watch people's highlight reel and what's going on in their lives and get jealous and depressed, that is cyberbullying, but we're the bully. Because instead of getting out here, taking the leap, like this card is saying, trusting in the unknown and manifesting those types of experiences for ourselves, we sitting there terrorizing ourselves, watching what everybody else got going on. You better get your ass out here and live life. You better go get your gal. Oh, I love that. So, the throat chakra. I'm going to use, I don't think I've ever used these in a YouTube reading. So this will be dope. These are the love letters speaking our truth cards. I've had them for quite some time, but I don't use them that often, except for in my love readings that I do for clients or personally, of course. The throat chakra, Spirit, please clarify the throat chakra. What is it that this thinking man wants to say? Clarify the thinking man in this reading. And it fell on top of the thinking man and the caring connection. You make all of my dreams come true. You mean the world to me. This man is in love, yo. Bruh. Stop playing. You bullshit. You done fucked around and came in contact with the woman of your dreams. And you just sitting back. Please forgive me. Forgive you for sitting on your hands and not making a move. Forgive you for wasting precious time. You know what? I ain't even gonna say that. Because if the thinking man has been putting in the work to get to know himself better, he's been working with this crystal energy, exploring levels of higher consciousness, getting to know himself, being in hermit mode, meditation, learning life lessons, reflecting, whatever that is, then it's not a waste of time. If he's put in that work before approaching this situation, that's not a waste of time. So that's not necessarily what he's asking for forgiveness for. He's asking for forgiveness because he has ran from the connection. And instead of pouring into the connection, instead of cultivating a reciprocal connection, it was fight or flight, and he took flight. Because at the bottom of the deck, I run because my emotions are too intense. I told you, this woman, this masculine, this feminine energy, or any divine person that you get with, they are going to show you you. They're going to challenge you to be a better person. And they're going to make intense emotions that have lied dormant within you come up. They're going to remind you of your humanness. And they're going to remind you of your godliness. And some people going to run to that and appreciate it and not take it for granted. And trust me, some people going to run. And if you have been involved with someone who has ran from your light has blinded them and called forth their demons, that ain't nothing for you to feel bad about. Keep shining. Turn your light up even brighter. Turn that wattage up. Maybe that'll keep their ass away from you. At least until they answer their calling and step forward in their worthiness, as this gentleman is being called to here in this reading. Our thinking man. We got a runner. And he mad, feeling cyber bullied because she ain't chasing. Because in some dynamics, especially when the feminine is not in her divine feminine energy, when she's in her toxic femininity, if the masculine runs, she chases. I've been in that energy before, like wanting something to work with somebody so bad from my own codependent place and needing inner child healing and my wounding or whatever, kind of pursuing something even though someone, even though in some form they're resisting the love that I'm trying to give. Oh, but baby, when you begin to know your worth and stand in your power, that shit is for the birds. You hear me? So then we have the first chakra archangel, Michael. And I am going to clarify that with the Energy Oracle cards, which are the cards we started out with. And then we're going to close out this message. Spirit, please clarify the message of the root chakra with Archangel Michael in this reading. Journey, represented by the number 2. Because once you speak your truth, thinking man, you begin a new journey. This woman here, she's got her bags packed. Looks like she's got a lantern or a light. And there's a post that has different signs on it. I ain't never tried to read them. Yeah, you're at a crossroads about which way you gonna go. You gonna take the scenic route? You gonna go back the other way? Which way you gonna go? So there's a journey that begins as a result of speaking your truth and walking away. Leaving. This is a woman who's walking out of a gate, leaving behind all that no longer served her, represented by the number 27, which breaks down to a 9, which is about closure. Because when you walk away, you get closure about what it is that you're leaving behind, and you look forward into walking into the unknown, the newness, the level up, the whole big wide vast world that lies before you. And at the bottom of the deck, walking away from what you used to, what you've known, the hurt, pain of the past, the uncertainty, the sitting behind the computer screen and the phone screen, lurking on the social media, to the door to romance. This is so cute. Listen, invite me to the wedding, yo. I already know what dress I'm gonna wear. I love this for y'all. I love this for the divine masculine who's stepping out of his comfort zone. 1212 may be a significant angel number for you, and walking into your divine journey with your divine counterpart through the door to romance, loving on each other, spreading love throughout the world, throughout the collective. This is a beautiful energy. I'm here for it. Ooh, and at the bottom of the deck, the sacral chakra. Child is 6. They gonna be hunching. Ooh wee. Lord of mercy. Y'all don't end up on the Pornhub. Please. Keep it business to yourself. But with that being said, y'all, I hope this message found y'all well. If it did not find you well, I hope that it leaves you well. Speak your motherfucking peace. Get this party started. You hear me? If you are needing a personal reading, feel free to connect with me by booking through my website at turquoisemajesty.com. If you're needing spiritual hygiene support, I have a myriad of products available on my website. If you are local in the Memphis, Tennessee, Mid-South area, you can catch me at various events throughout the city. And sign up for my email list so that you are aware of where I will be set up with my spiritual hygiene products and also offering mini readings. Don't forget to like the reading, the video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Share with someone who may resonate or need to hear something that was said in this reading. And with that being said, y'all, peace.